The number one mistake business owners make on YouTube is actually doing the work. I have built channels for 8 and 9-figure companies, and I've seen it firsthand that the businesses who are getting all the views are not the ones who are working the hardest, but the ones with the smartest systems. And today I'll give you that exact system. It's a 5-step automation playbook, and it lets you run a high-performance YouTube channel in just a few hours a month. Pillar number 1 is the automated ideation goldmine. So a bad video idea dooms a video from the start. It's a very weak foundation. So what if you could tap into an AI that has analyzed every single successful video in your niche? This could be the Notebooks app or a specialized tool like 1 of 10, where basically you just paste something here. Let's say one of our clients is doing cold email, for example. You go cold email and you see all the outliers that are relevant in the cold email space, right? This is a very small outlier, but this is a very big outlier, although it has been posted 1 year ago. So you always want to make sure those are outliers that have been successful very recently, because these are the ones that are most interesting to us and most likely to go viral. You could also use the Notebooks app, and our chief strategist Alejandro will explain to you exactly how.
Hello guys, so I'm going to explain you how you can get good video ideas. So this will be the first method with notebooks, and I'm gonna analyze our direct competitors in the LinkedIn niche, and then we're gonna analyze what's working on a cousin niche like cold email, for example. Here's 2 of our competitors, which are Lara Acosta and Tommy Clark. Obviously, if you do this, please get as many competitors as you can in the folder, right? So I'm gonna repeat the same process, but for the cousin niche. So you just have to go here on Notebooks app and you will create a folder, right? This is going to be cold email. And what we're gonna do is we have to go to YouTube. Let's take this channel, for example, that does cold email. You're gonna copy the URL and paste it. And then the same with Instantly, for example. Now that we have these 2 linked, Notebooks app is going to check the stats of the videos, the transcription, what works and what doesn't. So we link it to our Claude chatbot here. Okay, so now we have the cousin niche and we have direct competitors. Okay, now that we are in the chatbot, we're going to tell him, I want 10 video ideas for my LinkedIn channel. Take the formats that are working in the cousin niche without copying my competitors, and give me 10 title ideas. Okay, now Claude is going to check the competitors and check the channels in the cousin niche. So he's gonna scrape all the data from Legion J, Instantly AI, Lara Acosta, and Tommy Clark. Obviously, this should be done at scale with like 20 competitors, 20 channels in your cousin niche, but either way you will get pretty good data. So let's wait until it's done. So here we have 10 video ideas, so this is pretty good, but we should always like adapt the title maybe a bit more, but the ideas are super nice. For example, speedrunning 100 qualified LinkedIn leads in 48 hours. I show every step. This is a 99% ready video to be done, right? I'm not saying every idea is good, but most of them are. Also, for example, there's a full course here. This works extremely well. So this is a very good idea. Full beginner's guide. So it basically analyzes everything that worked in the cold email niche and took those formats to LinkedIn without copying your competitors, which is a very important thing.
Now, pillar 2 is the AI scripting shortcut. You have a viral idea, now you need a script that hooks. Here's the secret. You don't write this script from scratch, but you let your AI co-writer do the heavy lifting. So you take your winning title from pillar 1 that we just discussed and you feed it back into your AI with this prompt. Alejandro will tell you exactly how to do that.
Okay guys, so I'm going to teach you how to script a proper YouTube video for your business. So you're gonna paste this prompt here. We are an engaging 3,000 words YouTube script with the title, whatever title you wanna do. Then you're gonna add your lead magnet, so whatever you want to give away. and why and where as well. So if it's going to be in the description, in the pinned post, whatever. So a lead magnet is something you give out, for example, a guide on how to do X, and when people go to that guide, so then you can hit some retargeting campaigns on them. So we're gonna paste this, and the title is going to be full LinkedIn course. Obviously this is not an optimized title, but this is just an example. And here we feel I'm going to give out a free guide on how to grow your LinkedIn in 90 days. The link, it will be in the description. So the more information you can give, the better. For example, in terms of the lead magnet, if you're able to give out a promised outcome, or just promise anything, it will be much better because you will give your viewers a goal. So we're gonna hit enter right now, and it's going to give out a pretty good YouTube script. So it's important that you give Claude as many contexts as you can. So if you have PDFs, if you have guides, if you have already recorded videos or client calls, whatever you have in terms of content, add it here, because as many pieces of context that we can add, the better. Okay, so this is what Claude gave us, and here are 4 hook variations with a pretty good structure and the full script. I highly recommend that if you're starting, you just do bullet points, because you're the expert and you will know much better than Claude, right? And Claude is pretty good in terms of context, writing, like for example, good hooks and linking everything all together, right? But this is a pretty good script that you can use, right? For example, the CTA, I put together a free guide that maps out a 90-day LinkedIn growth plan covering whatever. It's in the description if you want it. So it is pretty good. It is not an amazing 10 out of 10 script, but I guarantee you that with this script, you can get clients from YouTube.
Now, pillar 3 is thumbnails, because now you have a winning idea and a winning script. So now you need a good thumbnail.
All right, so to make the best thumbnail possible, you need to go to this website called hicksville.ai, and you click here in image and create image. Then you go here to the model and choose Nano Banana Pro. I mean, both like either model works, to be honest, but yeah, this one is just the best. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna choose a format of thumbnail that works and you like. For example, I chose this one from our client Nomad Capitalist, and you're gonna paste your photo. This one from Kevin, right? So obviously we don't want to copy the same thumbnail, because copying in YouTube is not good. What we're gonna do is get inspiration from this thumbnail. So in this case, the thumbnail has the United States here with a yellow flag, Mr. Henderson, the host of Nomad Capitalist, and text here. So we are going to take the format, but adapting it. So let's say that we want to talk about, I don't know, Germany, for example. So I want to have the thumbnail I pasted on the left, but with the face of the guy in the right. Instead of the map of the US, it has to be the map of Germany. We're gonna click in like 3 generations, because it never gets it like perfect once. And we can even change the text. The text over should be changed for leave now, for example. One trick is that when you change the text, you say, like, you write down the text. So for example, here, then I'd say change the text for X. Say change the text, it's over, for what you want to do. So we click on generate. It's gonna give us, well, 3 concepts. I expect just one of those 3 concepts to be good, because it's generally what happens. Sometimes it just goes a bit crazy, but the results are pretty good. Right now, you see, like, this one plays the map in in the middle of the US, right? But this one's pretty good, right? So this would just need a bit of changes. So we can download it here, we can paste it again, we can regenerate even if we click here. So just with that, we would be able to get a pretty good thumbnail. But when you're starting and you have less resources, this is a very good option. For example, I was able to generate a pretty good thumbnail from this one. We did this one. So this is how you can generate good YouTube thumbnails.
And pillar 4 is the actual video. You've recorded yourself talking. That's your A roll, right? You are the expert talking. But a 15-minute just someone talking is boring. You also need visuals. And the old way was to pay an editor for hours and to search generic stock sites, but that is very slow, it's expensive, and it's stale. The new way is a new tool that we have. It's called AutoYT. And on AutoYT, basically what you do is you just tell the system, hey, I need a YouTube video. You select what idea you like the most, and then AI just completely produces the whole video for you. And the results are amazing. It looks extremely real. The voice is real. The person looks real. It looks very engaging. It's a great way to generate videos for your business and build trust with leads. Now, with all of that said and done, this system will probably take your workload from 20 hours a month down to like 10. But what if you could actually get it done in just 2 or 1 hour, right? My team at Channelcraft, we run this exact system and we do it for 8 and 9 figure companies. We manage their entire workflow from idea to final publishing, and all they do is show up, be in front of the camera, or sometimes we even clone them so they don't need to do anything. So if you want your time back and you want a team of expert integrators to handle the rest, there's a link below to book a call. And for everyone else, you can just steal this system, go save yourself 10 hours a month and start building your content machine.